Okay, can anyone tell me what did we learn so far? If you are comfortable, please unmute yourself and you can talk. And people can obviously type in the chat. Let me message everyone. Is 6 o'clock too early, guys? Is 6 o'clock too early? Nope. Asha is selling static method, non-static method. Okay. Okay, let us see. Okay. So what did we learn here? Like we saw a couple of examples. Okay. Uh Rushali, are you working somewhere? Currently, no. Yes or no? No, right? Yes. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Okay. Then obviously it will feel. Okay. Now, understanding accessing members of a class. That is what we learned. Now, here we saw this example. What was the moral of this story? What was the moral of this story? In this particular example, what did we learn? That we cannot access non-static variable directly into static method because of confusion. Next, what about this example? We can access static variable using reference variable. Okay. Next, what about this example? Same. Here we are accessing static variable using both reference variable. Yes. Now, how does this work? How does this work? This works simply because there is always a connection between object and static pole area. Yeah. Okay. Next, what about this example? If I change value in static pool area, it is affected throughout the class. Come on, guys, keep it interactive. Otherwise, I'll think you guys are sleeping and I'll also sleep off. Okay. Okay, next. If I change value in one object, will it be reflected everywhere or it will be reflected only in one place? Which place? In that particular object. Yes. Hence, static variables are called as class variables. Non-static variables are called as instance variable. Very, very important. Trust me on that. Okay. Now, if I declare a variable final, what happens? Can we modify that particular thing again? Nope. Okay, we cannot modify that thing again. Done. Okay. Now, in a class, can I create multiple classes? In one single file, can I write multiple classes? Yes. Now, to compile any method, is main method mandatory? Compile. To compile b.java, is main method mandatory? No. We didn't write main method. Then also when we ran Java, see, we got two files created. But if I want to execute these two, is main method mandatory? Yes. For execution, main method is mandatory. For compilation main method is not mandatory. Is this clear, everyone? Anyone has any doubt so far? No doubt? Okay. Now we can have, okay, this is done, this is done, this is done. Okay, next, what did we see? What are we doing here? What did we learn from this example? How can we print? How can we print non-static variable directly into a non-static method? How? How is that possible? How is that possible? Because of this. Now, what's happening here? Whenever you create an object, who is responsible of creating object and all of that drama? Mr. New. Yes, Mr. New. What does Mr. New do? First, it will reserve a space in your heap area for object. Okay. Then generate this. This will have the address of that particular reserved space. Okay. Then load all non-static member. Call the constructor. And then finally return the reference variable. Yes, return the address to the reference variable. Is this part clear, everyone? Yeah, is this part clear? Done. Okay. This is the Mr. Nuka, this thing. Yeah, this is what we studied so far in the previous class. Done. Okay. Now, in today's class, we will continue from where we left. Okay. First and foremost, the things which we are going to learn today is, okay. Can you guys see my screen? Can you guys see my screen? Yeah. Okay. So what we are going to learn today? First of all, we will learn what happens when we try to access local variable and non-static variable with same name. Okay. And then finally, we are going to learn about accessing members of another class, right? We can access members of other class also, right? That is what we're going to do. Next, anyone has any idea what we're going to learn next? Next, we're going to learn is class and objects. Class and objects. Then we will learn about, after class and objects, we will going to learn about inside class and object. You'll learn has a relationship, all of those things. Okay. This only, I think, yeah. So this is what we're going to learn today, mostly. Okay. Then if time permits, then we are going to learn about something known as code optimization. Code optimization. Done? Okay, chalo. Let us get started, everyone. Okay. Okay. Now tell me what is happening in this particular program. What is happening in this particular program? We don't know, so that is what we're gonna see now. Okay, chalo. Let us execute this. Now, everyone, please tell me what happens in Java execution process. Done. Okay, next. First, what is getting loaded? JVM. Then after JVM, class loader. Okay, after class loader, who will come and execute first? Heaper. Okay, class loader will create heap memory. Okay, thank you. Okay, we created a heap memory. Then this is your stack. Now in heap memory, what happens? What will class loader do? It will load all static member in what? Spa. Like, go guys, go and chill in spa. Done. Now, do we have static members here?
Main method.
Only main method is the only static method. Done. Now, who will come and execute here now first? Main method
Test.
will come. Yeah.
Main method.
Okay. Now, main method came for executing here. Okay. Done. Now, let us execute main. What are we doing in main method? First, we are creating an RV1 object.
RV1.
Okay. So let us create this object. Okay. Tell me what happens when we create an object here. New keyword will reserve a space, like create like a object, reserve space in memory. Okay. And generate what? This keyword. What is there in this keyword, everyone? The address of that particular area in the heap memory. Done. And next, load all non-static members. What are the non-static members we have? Y is equals to 25 and test3. Yes, test3. So we loaded all non-static members. Then after this, call the constructor and then return what? This address. So RV1 will have 11 AC now. Done. Okay. Next, what are we doing in the next line? We are calling RV1 dot test3. Now, how does it know that where in the memory should I go to call this object? Using the address 11 AC. So it will go from here. RV1 will have the address. It will go here. Now, what are we doing here? Test3. Is test3 available here, guys? Yes, test3 is available. So what we will do? We will tell bro, come and perform. So test3 will come and perform here. Okay. Test3 is coming and performing here. Done. Okay. So where is the control going now? The control is going to test3 method. Done. Now what is happening? Int y is equals to 3. Okay. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? When I say int y is equals to 35, what is happening? We are creating what here? Local variable. Yes or no? Yeah, we're creating a local variable. Y is equals to, what is the value here? 35. Done. Next. SOP, SOPY and SOPY. Now, how the hell will the constructor know which Y to print here? How the hell will constructor know which Y to print here and which Y to print here? Now, suppose here, what will happen here is the first question. Okay. At this, what will happen? First, the compiler will what will the compiler do? As soon as it sees SOPLNY, what do you guys think it will happen? First, it will go and check in the local variable. Am I available? Yes. Am I available? Like, is Y available in my local variable? So as soon as Y is available in the local variable, what will it do? It will simply print here. Your output will be what? 30. Does it have any confusion which one to print when you say SOPLNY? No, because it will go and it will fetch the local variable because local variables available. Yeah. Is this part clear? Is this part clear? Now, this line also, what will happen? This line also will print 35, but I don't want it to print 35. I want it to print 25. How will I access this particular 25 in this object?
This method.
Using
This method.
this method or this keyword. This is a keyword. It's not a
Keyword.
method. This is a variable. Okay. So can I say using this, can I do that? What does this contain? What does this contain?
Address.
Address. Why didn't you guys say that I can use, I can create a reference variable? We
We
can
don't know
access
how.
Y using reference variable, right? Why can't I create one more reference variable here saying run 10 rv is equals to new or unten. Why can't we do that? Isn't doing that creating another object? Yeah,
No.
है ना? Creating another object, and in that trying to access y. But do you want to create another object and access y in that? No,
No.
right? What we want to access this y. Yeah. So is this correct? No. What should you do here? You should simply use the keyword called this dot y. Now what will be the output, everyone? When I print SOPL and this dot y, the output will be 25.
25.
Is this part clear? Yeah. So now what is happening? How does what is happening here? Whenever we call test method and the test method goes to perform, what are we passing along the test method here? We are passing this. So hence it will have this keyword here, using which we can write SOPLN this dot y, which will in turn refer to this y. Is this clear? Yes. Is this clear? Anyone has any doubt here so far?
This is used to like update the value.
Not update. I can just refer also. No? This using this. This keyword is used to what? Refer to that object in non-static method. Okay.
Yes.
Right. We are referring to the object here. Now we had dilemma whether I have to access. If I want to access local variable directly, what I will do? I'll simply use the variable name, right? If I want to use non-static global variable, what will I do? I will use this dot variable. Yes, that is the moral of the story. Yeah. Any doubt here so far, guys? So what is one observation we are making here? What are the observations we are making here? When non-static variable name and static, sorry, non-static variable name and local variable name are same, what we'll do? Within non-static method, within non-static method. How last one 35 became 25? Rajaji, come on, yaar. How this will become? You are printing SOPLN this dot y. Yes. What is SOPLN this dot y? 25, right? Yeah. Okay. That's what it's happening. We changed it. Okay. We changed this. It's not that we are changing this. Okay. To refer. Okay. Now, within non-static method, to refer non-static variable, what do we do to refer non-static variable? Use what, guys? Use this keyword. Use this keyword, or you can also say this statement. Is it clear? Yeah, it will print 35 only, Raja. Yes. Huh? Okay. Understood? Cool. Okay, now let us say, now let me write this. Tell me, how can we achieve this? Now we have class A. Done? Class A. In class A, I have public static. Okay. Public static double D1 is equals to 2.6. And we have public static public double d2 is equals to 7.7. Okay. Next, we have class B. Okay. Public static void main string args. Done. Okay. Here I am writing SOP. Okay. Before that. Okay. Now, my dear friends, now I want to access D1 and D2 inside B. Can I do that? I want to access B variables of A in B class. Access members of A class in B class. First of all, can we do that? Is it even possible? Yes, sir. Okay. Chalo. Now I have to refer the static variable. How can I refer static variable? Can I directly write SOPLN D1? Can I write SOPLN D1 directly? Why no? Asha, why we can write yes? Why yes? See, this is class B and this is class A. Now, do we have any variable called D1 in class B? Do we have any variable called D1 in class B? No, right? So can we access D1 directly here? Can we access D1 directly here? No, this will throw you error. It will say cannot file symbol D1. Okay, done. Next, how can I refer D1 now? Can I write SOPLN? What is the class name? A dot D1. Can we do this? SOPLN A dot D1. Yeah. Okay. Now say we want to refer D2. How can we do that? How can we refer D2? To call non-static member, what do? We create object, a reference variable. Oh, nice. Okay, let me create reference variable. B reference variable is equals to new B, right? And we'll do B dot D2. Yeah. Will this work? Will this work? Yes, I created a reference variable. No, you guys only said create an object and refer it. I created an object and I referred it. Why will this not work? Bro, it will not work because we have to create reference object of which class? Which class are we trying to call? A class. We are creating reference variable of B class. So will this have D2? It will again give you same error saying that D2 is not present. Yeah. So what we should do here? We should create reference variable of the class which we want to call from. So can I say A RV1 is equals to new A, and now if I refer SOPLN RV1 dot D2, will this line work? Will this line work? Yeah, hell, this line should work. Yeah. Understood, everyone? Yes. Okay. Is this clear? Okay. Now comes the fun part. Now tell me, how will the execution happen? How will the execution happen? Let us see how will the execution happen. First, let us write in IDE and check it whether it is even possible or not. Okay, done. Let us do that. Simply, you cannot trust me, no? Trust issues. Okay, new folder, accessing access class. Okay, so now what will we do here? We will create a new file. Say, oh, okay. Yeah, now can you guys see it? Okay, now let us create a new file called b.java. Okay. Okay, in b.java, what are we going to do? In b.java, what are we going to do? We're going to write class. Yeah, class A. Okay, what did class A have? Two variables, public, static, double, d1. What is the value of d1? We had 2.6. Okay, next, public double or d2 is equals to say 7.9. Okay, done. Now, what is the next thing we will do here? We'll create another class called class B. Inside class B, we are creating a main method, public static void main string. Done. Okay, now what are we doing in main method, everyone? What are we doing in main method, everyone? We want to access system dot out dot print d1 and d2. Can I access d1 and d2 directly? Can I access d1 and d2 directly?
Even
Not directly, but let me first compile and see. Let me first compile and see. cd access from other class ls. Okay, java c b.java. Am I getting compilation error here? Cannot find symbol d1. Yeah, cannot find symbol d1. Done. So what should we do here? Class name a dot d1. Now if I run it, will it get compiled? Yes, it got compiled successfully. Done. Okay, now let me delete these two for now. Okay, now here, now if I want to access this non-static variable, what we have to do? We have to create a object. Now let us create object of b and check what will happen. Okay, b rb1, say rb is equals to new b. Done. Now this is what okay, this is sopln a dot sorry rv dot b. Now if I save it, if there is no error, it should get compiled successfully. Yes, it should get compiled successfully. Done. Yes or no? Okay, now what is happening here? Cannot find symbol. Okay, I wrote b. Yeah, sorry. Let me write d2. Again, same, cannot find symbol d2. Yes, that will be the error. Now what we should do? We should create an object of what? A. And now if I run it, it got executed successfully. Yes. Okay. Now I want to run program. Now I want to execute. So which class should I execute, A or B? Sir, obviously we'll execute A. We want D1 and D2, no? Oh, we should execute B. Why? Because main method is in B, right? So Java B. Okay. Can you see, guys? We got the output as 2.6 and 7.9. Is it clear? Anyone has any doubt? No doubt? Okay. Now let us see how this execution will happen. Yes, we have to see how the execution will happen. Yes or no? Okay. Let us see how the execution will takes place. Takes place. Okay. Okay, here the only code which we have is these two guys. Okay. The ledger code is only this line and these three lines. Okay, these are all wrong code. Done. Okay. Now let us execute this. Now this is very interesting. Okay, please pay attention. Done. This is our heap. This is our stack. Now what happens here? Now who is coming and executing here? Who is coming and executing here? Mr. Java. Java or Mr. JVM? Mr. JVM. Next, after JVM, who is getting called, everyone? Who is getting called? Class loader.
Class
Yeah.
loader.
But my one question here is there is two class A and class B. When we compiled, we write using the file name. When we are executing, now what is this? What is this? What is the heading here? This is execution process, right? Yes. Now, when I say we are doing execution process, now which file are we running? Which class are we executing here? Which class did we execute, everyone?
B class.
B class, right? So we wrote Java B. Now, which class will get executed first in the execution stack here?
B class.
B class has the main method, right? So basically class loader is getting called on which class here? B class. Yeah. Obviously, right? If I write Java B, that means I am calling JVM. JVM is calling class loader. Class loader is loading which class? B class. Because there are two classes here, right? A and B. Which class it is getting? It is loading. It is loading B class. Now, when it is loading B class, we will load all static members of which
Main method.
B class. Okay. Now, what is this static pool area? Static pool area name is similar to what? Remember, class name. Yeah, class name. So it is B, static pool area of B. Now we are loading what now? Main method.
Main.
Now class loader will load main method. Now we need always main method for execution. So is it main method present here? Is main method present here? Yes. So who will come and execute here? Who will come and execute here? Main method will come and execute here. Done. Say we called main method. Okay. Main method. Done. Is this clear? Anyone has any doubt so far? No doubt? Okay. Now here, what is the first line we are executing here? SOPLN A dot D1. Now, when I execute this particular line, SOPLN A dot D1, my dear friends. Okay. Now, how are we referring using static pool area? Now, is there a static pool area called A here?
Main.
If I go to this static pool area also, is there D1 available?
No, sir.
How the hell will we go? Where to go? Okay. Now, what happens here is whenever your compiler, sees the class name for the first time, is it seeing your class name for the first time here? A.
Yes.
Whenever it sees the class name for the first time, it again calls What, my dear friends? It will call,
Class A.
no, it will again call class loader. It will say class loader, come, here is a new class. What it will say? Hey, class loader, come again. Here is a new class. Okay. Understood? What it will say? Hey, Mr. Class Loader, come again. Here is a new class. Now, what is the task of class loader?
Again, it's class.
Load all static members in SPA. Yeah. Now, which class are we referring here? A class. Now, what is happening here? We will create another static pool area, right? There'll be another static pool area. It will load, it will not create. There's already a static pool area with name similar to A. Yes. How will it know to load in blue color or green color? Based on the name, right? Now tell me, what are the static members available in static pool area, my dear friends?
D1.
D1, which is equal to 2.6, which is equal to 2.6. Now, after the class loader work is done, what it will do? It will come back again here. Yes. And now, when I'm referring to this particular line, a.d1, now, do I have an address A, everyone? Yes. So we will go to this static pool area and we will run D1, and that is how we will get here output as what? 2.6. Anyone has any doubt in this step? Anyone has any doubt in this step? No? Pakka 101% sure. I'm waiting again. No doubt. Chalo. If you have no doubt. Now, what is happening in the next step? This is the next step, guys. Okay. What are we doing here? A, RV1 is equals to new A, and we are writing SOPLN RV1 dot D2. Okay. Now, what is happening in this line? Now, we will go to the heap area and we will create one object. Nice, cute little object. Now, what is this object stored in? It is stored in RV1. Okay, we generate what? This keyword. It will have, say, some address. Then load all non-static members. Load all non-static members of which class here? Which class are we trying to load? A class. So what are the non-static members from A class? It is D2. What is the D2 value? 7.9. Yes. 7.7. Okay. 7.7. Done. Okay. Now what are we doing here? Now what are we doing here? Next line, we will come. This is done. We are writing rv1.d2. We are writing SOPLN rv1.d2. Now what is happening here? We know the address of rv1. We'll go here and we will print what? 7.7. Now what if I wrote here SOP rv1.d1? Will that work, guys? If I write it like this, will this work, guys? Will this particular line work? Hell, it will work. Why? See here, when I do rv1.d1, what is happening? We'll come to this particular object. Now, is d1 available here? Is d1 available here? No. So what it will do? It will refer to static pool area. Which static pool area it is referring to? Obviously, A ka static pool area, right? Now, is d1 available here, my dear friends? Yes. So it will print what here? This line will print 2.6. Is this part clear? Anyone has any doubt? So there will be an object and the link will be for this. Is this clear? Yes. Now what will happen if I create an object of B class? What will happen if I create an object of B class here? Say I created an object RV, right? Which we are doing in this particular line. Okay. Now what is happening here? Do we have any non-static members in class B? No, we do not have any non-static members. So this keyword will be generated. Okay, and we'll have link between which static pole area? B static pole area. Yes, is this part clear, everyone? This is how execution happens when we have two classes. When we have two classes. Anyone has any doubt here so far? Clear? If you have any doubt, please feel free to ask away. Done? Do not hesitate. Do not hesitate. Okay, chalo. Now, what are the observations we made here? In the above, what are the observations we made here? What are the observations we made here? What are the observations we made here? What can we say here? So, if you want to refer static member from another class, what do we do here? Use class name. Yes. Next, if you want to refer non-static member from another class, what do we do? Create reference variable of that class. Yes, create reference variable of class. Okay, next, what is the other observation we saw here? Every class will have its own static pool area. Yeah. Next, so JVM will call what? JVM calls class loader. When it will call class loader? When it sees class name for the first time. When it sees class name for the first time. Is this part clear, everyone? Any doubt in this part? No doubt. Okay. Chalo. Do you guys want to take a break of a 1 minute or 2 minute? Digest these things? Or should I continue? You want to take a break of 5 minutes? Let us take a break of 5 minutes because I'm starting a new topic. Okay. Let's take a break of 5 minutes. Okay. Now the time is say 6:54 a.m. We will come back at 7 a.m. Done. Come back at 7 a.m. A small break. Tea break. Or coffee break. Or water break. Or air. If you don't eat anything, then just at least consume some air break. Done. Chalo. And this break is sponsored by Mr. Raja. Okay, chalo, time pass 1 minute wasted. Done. Okay, I'll just be back and we will resume. Done. Okay, let me just I should add one more screen for break time. Hey guys, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Done? Okay. Chalo, let us study a new topic today. Okay. The most exciting one, which you all have been waiting for, which is class and object. Class and object. What happened here? Okay. It's here. Done. Class and object. Now, I want this to be very interactive. Okay. I want this to be interactive, people. Done? Okay. Chalo. Now, tell me whenever I write this, what am I doing? So, say I will write class, class, EMP. What am I doing here? Whenever I write class EMP, what am I doing here?
Creating a class of EMP.
What am I doing? I'm creating a class of
EMP.
EMP. Done? Very good. Now, what am I doing here?
Same. Creating a class of tiger.
Okay. Now,
Creating a class of monkey.
class of monkey.
Monkey.
Okay. Now, here, this EMP, this tiger, and this monkey. Okay. So, what is this here? EMP, tiger, and monkey. Okay. What are these three? Class that you know. But this also are known as what? Derived. Derived what? Derived data type. These are also what called as everyone derived data typed. Okay. Derived data type. 1 second now. Okay. What are these called as? Derived data type. Is this clear, everyone? What are these called as? Derived data type. Now, your derived data type name is similar to your what? Similar to class name. Okay. So, what is derived data type? What is derived data type? Guys,
Class name.
in chat, people who can't talk in silent mode. What are we doing here? First, understand. Here we are creating a class of EMP, class of tiger, class of monkey. Yes. Now, using class EMP, what are we doing? Creating a derived data type of EMP, derived data type of class, derived data type of monkey. Now, your derived data type is similar to what? Is similar to what? Class name. Is similar to what, my dear friends? It is similar to class name. Okay. Now, here, is this part clear? Anyone has any doubt here so far? Anyone has any doubt here so far? What are we doing? We created three classes: EMP, tiger, monkey. Now, EMP, if I write it like this, it is what is it called? Derived data type. It is called derived data type. Again, I'm repeating: EMP, tiger, and monkey are called as derived data type whose name is similar to class name. Any doubt here? Any doubt? No doubt? You can ask, please ask doubts. See, if you're asking doubt, either you're understanding if you're not asking doubt, either you're understanding everything or you're understanding nothing. Yeah, they're extreme cases. Okay, no worries. I don't know, people are in still sleepy mode, I guess. Okay, now using this derived data type, using this derived data type, see what I will do. EMP E1 tiger T1 monkey, this is capital M, okay, monkey M1, monkey M1.
इसमें ऐसे निकल रहे डार्क पोस्ट जिससे प्राइस
Now what are we doing here, everyone? What are we doing here?
इन
Here,
लोगों में तो डाल सकते होंगे ना इन लोग
what are we doing here? Here, we are creating what? Any guesses? What is your E1, T1 and M1 here? What is your E1, T1 and M1?
Reference.
It is called as derived variable. It is called as what? Derived variable. Also known as what? Reference variable. Yes, also known as what? Reference variable. Is this part clear? Is this part clear? Yes, again I will repeat. What are we doing here? We created 3 class. Yes, EMP, tiger, monkey. Using the class, what did we have here? Derived data type. What is this? Data type. Yes, why it is data types here? I'm creating this data type and variable name. Yes, what is this data type now? This is derived data type. What are we creating using derived data type? We are creating derived variable that is nothing but reference variable. Simple. Yes, any doubt here? Any doubt here? No
No.
doubt. Okay, now next is using this E1. What can we do? What are we storing usually in a reference variable? Can I say this? Yep. Can I say this is the case? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Whenever I say, I am writing here, say E1 is equals to new EMP. What is happening? What is the job of new keyword? What is the job of new keyword?
Create object.
First, it will create one object for you. Yes. Okay. Now, let's not go about all that. Okay, it will generate this, load all non-static members and everything. But what is it returning finally? Address of that object. Yes. So what are we storing in E1? What are we storing in E1, everyone? Address of the object. Which object? Which object address are we creating? Storing here? EMP. Yes, not random. Is this clear, everyone? Anyone has any doubt? Anyone has any doubt so far?
No.
No doubt. Okay, now let us see second example. What is happening here? T1 is equals to, when I write T1 is equals to new tiger, what's happening here? What is happening here again? Aren't we creating an object of tiger? What is the object type here? Tiger. Tiger zinda hai. Now what is we doing? We are returning the address of this object tiger. Now what does T1 contain? address of tiger object. Yes. Okay. Next example. M1 is equals to what? New monkey. New monkey. Now what's happening here? What is happening here, everyone? Here also same thing is happening. We are creating an object of monkey. And what? We are storing the address of monkey object. Anyone has any doubt so far? Yeah, anyone has any doubt so far? Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay. So let us revise quickly what is happening here. Let us revise quickly what is happening here. Now here, before we go to that, where is your address stored here? In this keyword. Your address is stored in this keyword. And here also your address is stored in this keyword.
Okay.
Okay. Chalo. Now what's happening here? Let us revamp. Using class, I am creating derived data type. Yes. Using derived data type, I am creating derived variable, which is nothing but reference variable. Now, using reference variable, I am storing the objects. Yes. Now you should ask, right? Why are we doing this? The ultimate thing is we have to create objects, right? Yes. In our day-to-day, we will be creating a lot of objects. Now we have to store them somewhere. Now, if you want to store an object, we have to create what? We need a variable, right?
Variable.
Yeah. So how will you, if suppose you want to store the address of that object, what you will do? You will create a reference variable of that class. Is this clear? Is this clear, guys? Anyone has any doubt? Let us see an example here. Yeah, let us see example here. Okay, chalo. Okay, can you guys see the screen here? Yeah, chalo.
Yes.
Okay, अभी क्या करते हैं अपन? We'll create a new file. Say, let us call it. Okay, we will call it tiger class. Tiger dot like file tiger dot jar. Now here. Okay, not let us call it something else. Rename program Java. Done. Okay, first let me create. What are we doing? We are creating class of what? First EMP. Yes. When I do this, okay. Next, I'm creating class of what?
Tiger.
Next, I'm creating class of what? Monkey. Yeah. Done. Okay. Now, let us create another class called class program. Okay. In this class, we will write public static void main string. Remember, always I type this because you need to remember. I can install this thing. Okay. Yes, class also will take some space. It is reserved somewhere, but it is explicitly done. Or it is implicitly done. My bad. Okay. Now, what are we doing here, guys? Here we are using main method. So execution will start from here. Yes or no? So which class should we execute? If I want to see some result, which class should we execute? Program class. Done. Okay. Can I create so many classes in one file? Yes, I can create
Yes.
that. है ना? Done. तो अभी क्या करेंगे अपन? Now what are we gonna do? Now let us create what? Derived data type. Now how can I create derived data type? EMP Yes. Then tiger. Then monkey. Done. This is what we saw. Now, EMP, E1, creating what? Derived
Variable.
variable. Very good. What are we doing here? We are creating derived variable. Okay. T1. And next, what are we doing here? Monkey M1. Done. Okay. Now next, we will create object. We'll create object. What? E1 is equals to. Okay. Before that, shall we run and see whether till now is it okay? Shall we run and see? Yeah. Done. Is any syntactical error here we have? No. Yes. See here, we created monkey class, tiger class, EMP class, and program class also. Done. Okay. So far so good. Now, why are we creating? First of all, why are we creating E1, T1, M1? Why are we creating E1, T1, M1? What is the use? Sir, simply I wanted to create, I created. Why are you asking me questions? Is that the answer? My mercy, my computer, my keyboard, my hands, my fingers, I will type whatever I want. Why are we creating? Pallavi is saying yes. Why are we creating this? To store what?
To
To
contain a
store
value.
ration.
To store.
It will
Huh?
contain a value.
What value will it contain? It doesn't contain any value.
To store object of EMP type.
Yes, to store object of EMP type. Yes. Okay, like how do I create object using which keyword?
New.
New keyword, and we will call our constructor. Okay. Next, what is next? T1 is equals to new tiger. Okay. Next, M1 is equals to new monkey. Okay, now let me save it. Okay, now if I run, what will happen? Will I get any error? No. That means this is correct. Yes. Yes. Okay. Chalo. Understood? Yeah.
One thing.
Yeah.
Here we can directly create EMP E1 equals to new EMP. Now, why we are doing it separately?
We can do it separately now. Why are we writing in one line?
Okay, we can do it.
We can do
Okay.
both. Yeah, understood.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So this is like for explanation I'm doing. Coming to that. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Don't worry, Dr. Strange. We're coming to that. Okay. Chalo. Now is this part clear? Yeah. Now tell me. I want to like it's everything is executing so perfectly. It's not, I'm not feeling comfortable. Let us do something here. Okay. Let us put tiger object in monkey and we'll put monkey object in tiger. Let us do that. Reference variable is of type tiger, but storing monkey. In monkey, we are storing tiger. It is like tiger के शरीर में monkey का आत्मा and monkey के शरीर में tiger का आत्मा. Okay, let us see. Okay. Yesterday only I saw one movie called Talk to Me in theater. If you like horror movies in like, and it is also mind blowing. If you want, I recommend it. Okay. So there, they will. It's not. I'm not giving any spoiler. There'll be one hand. Okay, you should cast that hand. As soon as you cast that hand, you should say, "Talk to me." Okay. As soon as you talk to me, there will be some ghost, random ghost. So the random ghost is chilling here. Okay, is moving around. It's like, hey, मैं मर गया. तो घूम रहा है. Suddenly you'll be like, talk to me. Like, hey, yes, like that. And you tell, I will let you in, so that Atma will come inside. The same thing we are doing here. Now T1 and M1 just chill. Some people. Okay. Now monkey and tiger are like just chilling around. Now we are exchanging the Atmas. Okay. Now let us see whether it will happen. What is it saying? Monkey cannot be converted to tiger, and tiger cannot be converted to monkey. Understood? Okay, when I used to teach this in when I used to teach this in I used to teach it in this thing, in some institute, local institute, offline classes. So all youngsters were there. Okay, so I used to say to them, can we do this? Can I store monkey in? So monkey cannot be converted to tiger. Tiger cannot be converted to monkeys. Did you understand, my dear donkeys? Is what I used to say. Yeah, I cannot say that to you guys. Sorry. Okay. Chalo. They were kids. They were from college students, just passed out. I could have said that. They will be like laughing. Ha 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 ha. Sir called us donkey. If in real life, if you call someone donkey, they'll get upset. They used to get excited about it. Chalo. Is this clear? Anyone has any doubt? So can I create a reference variable or derived variable of tiger and store monkey in that? Now at least now it makes sense, no? If I'm creating a derived variable of type tiger, why am I doing? I could have created any variable and stored the object if that was possibility. Why even need to write like this? I could have done anything, right? Just created one local variable and stored something, global variable and stored something. But if you want to store object, the reference variable should be of type that derived data type. Understood? Is this class? Is this clear, everyone? Yeah. Understood? Pakka clear?
Here, one doubt only. Like here,
Uh-huh.
in the error, it is saying like monkey cannot be converted to tiger. So
Okay.
this error is for this line 21.
Okay. Huh.
For line 21, this error.
Yes.
Okay.
And line 22 also. See here? Line
Okay.
22 also we have incompatible types. Okay.
Okay.
Understood? Anyone has any doubt so far? Okay. Now, as our Dr. Strange told, we can also do this like emp e2 is equals to new emp. Yes. What am I doing here? Combining the above two steps. Remember, how do we create a variable? Int num, then I write num is equals to 10. So can I write int num is equals to 10? Yes. Similarly, we are doing that. Say t2 tiger t2 is equals to new tiger. Then monkey m2 is equals to new monkey. I'll save it. Okay, we didn't put back correct Atma in correct body. Now it should work fine. Yes, yeah. Now it is working fine. Yes, EMP by this also possible, direct calling. What do you mean by direct calling? Pallavi, are you referring to line number 24, Pallaviji? What do you mean direct class calling? I didn't understand. Can you unmute and ask?
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. Direct class is in EMP and parenthesis through which we can by not using new keyword.
No,
What it do?
No. no, it won't.
Only EMP.
Method EMP does not exist. What is it treating? It is treating EMP as a method,
Okay.
right? See here, error.
Yeah, got it.
Let me again run it. See, EMP cannot find symbol EMP. Symbol method EMP doesn't does not, is thinking that we are calling a method called emp.
Method. Yeah.
Yeah, so we should use the keyword new. Done?
Got it.
Okay, good question.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay,
Thank you.
anyone has any other doubt so far? Anyone has any other doubt so far? No issue? Okay, chalo. Let us go back and let us learn another new concept for today and we'll wrap up the class. Okay. So in the program, what did we see, guys? In the program, what did we see? Can I do something like this? Can I write tiger t1 is equals to new tiger? Yes. Can I write emp e1 is equals to new emp? And can I write monkey m1 is equals to new monkey? Yeah. Yes, we can create multiple reference variable of the same class. We can create multiple objects, right? Can we create multiple objects? Yes. Hence, we can create multiple reference variable. Can we create multiple reference variable? Yes. Hence, we can create multiple objects. Vice versa. Okay. Done. Anyone has any doubt so far?
Objects and reference variables are same only. No?
No. Object is object. A reference variable is just a storage. So it is like you're telling, I have a vessel here. Okay. And in this vessel, I am storing milk. Okay. Now say I got milk for some cow or some vendor or whatever. Okay. Some packet milk. I will store milk here. So you're telling this milk and this vessel both are same. Are they same? No, right? Milk is object. This is vessel to store that object. Similarly, this is a reference variable to store the address of the object, not the object, address where the object is present.
Okay.
You need to understand at the end of the day, object is nothing but some memory. I am doing it round. That doesn't mean object is round. In some memory space is reserved. There something is storing. Again, end of the day, ones and
So
zeros.
E1 is a reference variable of that object.
Yes, that object. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Which stores the address of that object. Okay.
Means if this variable store address of that object.
No. See, whenever you create an object, okay. Now in object we have multiple things, right? We have non-static variables. We have non-static methods. Similarly, there is one keyword called this, like a variable, you can say, which has address of the object. Now we are not storing this. This is like how you have this reference variable, right? So this is also like a variable only, which is inbuilt. Okay.
Okay.
Which has the address again. This is not the address. This
Okay.
stores
This
the
will
address.
store the address.
Yeah. Similarly, even now, whenever we create, this will return what? 2 to AC, the address, not this. Okay. Understood? This is shared when your method goes for execution, not this thing. Okay. Because here you cannot store a variable inside a variable, right? You can only store like it is like can I store a milk inside a milk? No. I can store only milk inside a vessel. You can combine milk, but you cannot store milk inside a milk.
Okay.
Understood?
So if I try to print this, means I'll get the address of that
Address. Yep. That is why when you do, you need to remember this. Do you remember that string? All data types we used, we always use int. All are
Yes.
primitive. Remember?
Yes.
Int, double, all starts with lowercase. Here only this starts with uppercase. Why? Because string, whatever you're creating S1 is what? Again, derived data type. What is this? String is your derived data type. And using this string derived data type, we are using what? Derived variable. Now, whenever you usually print S1, that's why when we compare two strings, can I directly do S1 is equals to S2? No, it will always give me false. Why? Because here we are storing what? Address of string object.
Okay, that's why we cannot compare directly to string.
Yes, that's why. Understood now?
Okay. So by default, the string class will be there every time we write.
Every time. The string class is created by Java. We don't have to
Okay,
create.
okay.
Okay. Now, we cannot, like, why we're using Java? Because we want to build real world applications, right? We want to build
Okay.
real world applications. So
Mm.
we want to build real world applications. We'll see that now next.
Okay.
That is what is all about now next. Okay. So now let's get started. Done. Okay. Now say this is one beautiful little flower. Mhm. Okay. Done. Now, is this a flower? In general, tell me, is this a flower? Yes or no, it doesn't look like a flower, but still, is this a flower?
Yes, sir.
Okay. As a concept, is it a flower? Yes. Now, I will color this flower. First, let me create a copy of this. Okay, this is a flower. Now, I'll paste here. And now, which flower is this? What can you say here?
Red flower.
Okay, a red flower. Very good. Now, which color flower is this?
Yellow flower.
Yellow flower. Very good. Now, tell me here. I don't know whether we'll have blue color flowers in real world. Yeah, we will have blue color flowers. Okay. Which color flower is this?
Blue color.
Blue color flower. Okay. Done. Very good. Now, here, this is general flower, right? This is general flower. Does it have any properties? No, it's just a flower. It's just a flower. Done. So, see here, can I create a class flower? Can I create a class flower? Yeah. Can I create a class called flower, my dear friends? Yeah. Yes or no? Yes or no? I'm creating a class called flower. Now, based on the whatever we changed right now, say this flower has only two things. Okay. One is, say it will have what? F name, flower name, and F color, flower color. Done. Okay. Now, whenever we create, this is say a flower. Now, what is this flower name? What is this flower name? Say it is red flower. Done. Red flower. Okay. Name one is red flower. What is this flower color, everyone?
Red
Red.
color.
Okay. What is this flower name?
Yellow flower.
Yellow flower. And what is
Yellow
the
color.
yellow color? Very good. Thank you. This is yellow color. Done. What is this flower name? B flower.
Blue color.
Blue color flower. And the flower color is what?
Blue.
It is blue. Done. Okay. Now, see here. Now, can I create more flowers? Can I create more flowers using this flower class?
Yeah.
Can I create more flowers? I can have here a black flower. I can have here white flower. I can have here, say, orange flower. I can have green flower. Yes or no? Can I create multiple flowers, my dear friends? Can we do that or not? Yeah, I can do that. Now, what is this flower acting as? What is this flower acting as? Using
Class.
this flower class, am I not creating multiple flowers? This is my reference. Yes, this is my reference. Yes. Now, let us take one more example. Now, let me draw something. Let me see how many of you will understand. Now, whenever you go like this, say this is like bedroom, this is this entrance, here is like bathroom, and say this is another room. Like you'll have bed here, TV, whatever, like this, like this, like this, like this. What is this? What is this? Say this is like, what is this? Whenever you build a house, you directly start building, Are bhai banao, banao, tum banao. Or what do you have as a reference to build a house?
Blueprint.
Yes, blueprint, right? Do you
Plan.
remember blueprint? Blueprint is like the
Plan.
plainest level, and then we have floor plan. We call it as floor plan, blueprint, and everything. But let us stick to blueprint. Now, using blueprint, what are we doing here? Using blueprint, what are we doing here? We are creating houses. Yes. Yes or no? Using this blueprint, we create multiple houses, or can I create for every house I need again I have to create.
Blueprint.
Do I need to again create blueprint, or can I use the same blueprint and create
You
multiple
can use
houses?
blueprint also.
Yes, can I use the same blueprint? Yes, and create what? Multiple houses.
House.
Yes. Now, say this is your class. Yes. Now, using class, okay, what are we doing here? Creating multiple objects of what? Houses. Yes or no? We saw, right? Using a class, using derived data type here, where we not creating multiple objects. Yes. Can I create multiple objects? Yes. What is then? Now tell me, can I using class, can I create multiple objects, my dear friends? Say this is class home. Yeah. Say this is class, say home. Now what am I doing here? I am creating h1 is equals to new home. Can I say that? I am creating h2 is equals to new home. And I'm creating h3 is equals to new home. Yes. Using class, can I create multiple objects? Yes. Can I, using blueprint, can I create multiple houses? Can I build multiple houses using a blueprint? A single blueprint, can I use multiple houses? No, no, no. Every house you have to create fresh blueprint. Is there any rule like that? No,
No.
right? Yeah. Guys, please reply. This is a very important concept I'm teaching. Done? Understood? Can I, using one blueprint, can I create multiple objects?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, what is this blueprint? What is this blueprint for? This blueprint is to create flower. Can I say this blueprint is to create flower? Now, I am creator of the world. Done. I want to create some flowers. Okay. My division is flower division. There are multiple gods or whatever, or God gave me subtask. Like Prithvi, come create flowers. But he gave me a reference. What? He's like, take this particular blueprint and you have to create classes. Now, what are the options I have? Using this blueprint, what are the options I have to create a flower? Either I can have a different name and different color, right? These are the only two things I can change. Can I change anything else? Height, width, number of petals? No. Only what I am able to change here, the name and the color. See, all the flowers look exactly same, but the color is different. The color is different. So with this, guys, can we say that class is nothing but a blueprint? Yes. Can we say that class is nothing but a blueprint?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, using this blueprint, what are we creating? Using this blueprint, what are they creating? We are creating objects.
Object.
Yes.
Real-time entities.
Yes. Done. Is this part clear? What is class? Class is a blueprint. Done. Using class as your base blueprint, you create what? Objects. You create what? Objects. Now I'll tell you, I will tell Asha, go and stay in the blueprint. So what will Asha do? She will print the blueprint and go and stay in the blueprint.
Done, sir.
Huh? Can you stay in a blueprint?
No, it doesn't exist.
It exists, no? Like print, like it is there somewhere. You can go and print it out and sleep on that. Like Asha will print a very big printout and she'll go, okay, this is my room, and she'll go and sleep in that, and then she'll go to kitchen. Can she do like that?
No.
No, right? Even if she prints, that also has to be present in physical world. As a blueprint, it is a concept. It is a logical entity. Can I say that blueprint is nothing but a logical entity? Oh, I will wrap it up. 2 minutes. Okay, Pallaviji, I will wrap it up. Done. Now, can I say that your class is nothing but a logical entity? It's a logic saying that, okay, we'll have 2-bedroom, 1 house and everything. But is there bedroom, 2-bedroom hall present? No. Where are those present here? Those are present in objects. Yes. I can go and interact with the object. Can I interact with the blueprint? Can I go and stay in the blueprint? No. Can I go and stay in the house? Yes. Yes or no? When you buy house from a builder, he like, take blueprint, go stay in the blueprint. Will he give that, or will he build a house and give it to you? He will build the house and give it to you, right? Similarly, in Java, my dear friends, can I interact with the class? Can I interact with class? No, right? Class is just like a blueprint. It is a logical entity. What about object? Can I interact with object? If I want to change this object ka name, can I change, for example, f1 is equal f1 dot f name is equals to, can I change the name and color of this particular this thing? Yes. Can I change name and color of this particular object? Yes. Can I change name and color of this particular flower? Yes. So can we conclude that class is what? Logical entity which doesn't exist in the real world. What is object? What is object?
Entity.
It is
Physical entity.
physical entity, real entity, which we can interact with. So if that is the case, now one last thing and we will wrap it up. I'll promise. Now in a class, now, is this a class, guys? Is this a class? Yes. And what are these? So these are, say, global variables. These are global variables. Now, how many copies of variables do we have here? For every object, we have its own variable. Multiple, right? Not just two. If you see here, this is f name, this is f color. For this object, we have f name and f color. For this object, we have f name and f color. For this object, we have f name and f color. Now, if I declare this variable as static, can we have multiple red flower, multiple names? If I declare both of this as static, can I have multiple copies? No. If I make this, say, let me make this as static. Okay, let me make this as static, only color. Now, if I make this as static as color, if I change color for static variable, suppose if I change color for this static variable as red, what will happen? All of them will become red. Yes. Yes or no? Because static variable, there's only one copy. Yes. Yes or no? If I make f color as static variable, and if I change this color to red, whatever flower I will create in the future, all flowers will have the same color. Yes. Yes or no? Can we do that in real world? Can we do that? No, we cannot do that. Why? Because we would require what? Different color, right? Different color. So if you want multiple copies of that, okay, you cannot have the same thing. So what should you declare your variable as? Static or non-static? Static or non-static?
Non-static.
Non-static. Is this clear, everyone? Yeah. So why now understood why we have static variable and why we have non-static variable. Understood? Give me one example for flower class, okay, where we can use a static variable for all this thing. We will, yeah, I am done, Pallavi. You can leave now. Okay, thank you. I'm done actually. Give me one example for static variable which will have what properties for all the flowers will be same. Any one example? Think of a property. No matter what color, what name, the flowers will have always that property. Think about one. I am also not getting actually. Think about one property that I can keep it as static. No matter what flower, the value should never change. It will be same for all. We can have leaf color also different, right? Okay, that can be a very good example to start with. Leaf color. Obviously, all leaf colors, some of the leaf color also are different, right?
Height of the plant.
Height of the flower can be different for every flower, na? Okay, chalo, very good. So whenever you don't understand something like this, what you do as an instructor, always give it as a homework. Okay, homework. You guys have to find out and let me know. Find out static variable property for flower. Okay, done. Okay, now here static variable for home can be what? Static home can be what? All home will have what? Can I say roof,
Kitchen.
floor? Yes, roof and floor. Does it have a roof? Yes, obviously. How will you have a house without roof? How will you have a house without a floor? Right? So can I say this can be a static? Maybe roof type and floor type can change. Roof type and floor type can change, but roof and floor can be a static variable that they have to be present. Yes. Yeah. So here also again homework. Identify static variable. Identify static variable. Okay, guys, that's it. I am done for today. Okay, it's already 7:48. Okay, we'll wrap up the class. Done. Okay, did you guys understand? Did you guys understand this? Yeah. Okay, now if I ask what is a class, what is an object, will you guys be able to answer it? Yeah. Okay. Now what is class? Class is a logical entity, whereas object is a real entity. Okay. Now, why do we have static and non-static variables? Why do we have, I will give points, don't worry. Why do we have static and non-static variables, everyone?
Static variable is like we are considering and throughout the
Whenever,
code.
why do we have when will we use non-static method? When should we use non-static method?
If you want to change the property of that class, like
Yeah, if you want to change the property of that particular variable in every object, you will have it as what? Non-static variable. So can I say if the data is dynamic, then we will have what? Non-static variable.
Non-static.
If the data is
Static.
static, it will not change. Then we will have it as a static variable. Now understood the difference between static and non-static. In the word itself, we have static variable. That means it's not gonna change. It's gonna remain same. Non-static means it will be a dynamic. The values can keep on changing for every particular object. This is why we use. Now you should be able to understand when to use static and when to use non-static. Don't not worry. In the next class, we will be seeing a lot of examples where we will be creating a class and we will be having there is something known as state and behavior. Okay. In that, you'll get to know that what are the different, which we should do declare static and which we should declare non-static. Understood? Yeah. Clear, everyone?
oops,
Okay. Yeah. Chalo. Now, suppose for class house number will be static or non-static?
Non-static.
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 Address will be static or non-static?
Non-static.
Non-static.
Okay. Planet, say we are only one planet species. Planet will be static or non-static?
Static.
Static. Now, suppose tomorrow there is Mars, then it will become non-static. Okay, let us take universe. We are like one universe. So if I say this house is in which universe?
Static.
Whatever our universe name is, that universe. Done.
Non-static.
That also can be multiple. We can have multiple universe. Okay, come on, yeah, come up with an example. I'm also not able to recall. Okay, multiverse. You can have multiverse, right? Yeah. So that also is not a really good example. But yeah, come up with an example. We'll see. We'll like if when we like solve some like proper examples and classes we create, at that time there are examples. But in this type of situation where we are trying to compare it to the real world, right? Now, is class flower a blueprint? So what is class blueprint? What is object? Object is created using that blueprint. Yes, clear everyone? Anyone has any doubt so far?
No.
No doubt. Okay, sure. Let us end the session then. Oh shit, I didn't record. Okay, I recorded in this thing. Okay, guys. No, I recorded. No worries. Okay, so we will wrap up the class. Okay. Chalo, guys. See you on. So what I'm thinking, actually, I will be traveling from Thursday. So what I was thinking is, can we have continuous class Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday in this week? Thursday, Friday will not have classes. Is that fine? Because Thursday morning I will be driving to Chennai. So hope that's okay. Morning we'll have class tomorrow and day after. Actually, we wanted to have everyday classes, but it'll become overwhelming for me. So that's fine, right? Tomorrow morning anyway you will get up. So yeah, we will have class tomorrow morning also. Done. So continuously this week we'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday classes. Done. Thursday,
Yes.
Friday, Saturday chilling. Okay. Chalo. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you. See you guys. Take care. Bye bye. Have a very good day. Okay. Chalo. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Mm.